Hello, everyone. I'm Tyler Cunningham. I'm a programming research facilitator for the Near North Mobile Media Lab, but I also work in Digital Creator Online in creating this new program for Northern Ontario. And so I just wanted to show you one of the things that we're doing uh, using a platform called GatherTown, in which we made our own space to host all of our programming and all of our events. So I'm going to show you around the space today. So here we are. Welcome. How you move around the space. You'll get spawned around this area, and how you moved around is you can use your arrow keys, or I can use my mouse to double click on a space like so. So I'm going to show you around. I'll sort of go in counterclockwise fashion. So let's go ahead and do that now. First up, this is our art gallery. This is where we'll show pieces of inspiration, and it's also where we'll exhibit some of the work that's been done in our space. So around the space are right now just little pieces that we thought would be really cool to include that kids can go around and just watch, perhaps get inspired. But if you come over here to the digital 3D gallery, and also there's a lot of objects in the space that you can interact with, and you'll see that when they highlight themselves with a yellow border. So this is one example, and if I press X, I'm brought to a link, and if I click on said link, I'm brought to our digital art gallery, which Rebecca, my lovely colleague and coworker and friend, made this space. And this is from a workshop that Rebecca led at Out Loud. And so this has some of the highlights from that workshop, some of the pieces that they did, which are all really fantastic, actually. And this is going to be sort of an area where we expand, and as people create more amazing work, they'll be added to this gallery. And also, as people make video art and sound art, we also hope to add that to this burgeoning area. All right, moving right along, I'm going to go to our tutorial lab. And this is where we host all of our past workshops, our archived workshops, all recorded. So some down here, we have some illustration workshops, how to make a website. These are from some of the past program leads of Digital Creator. And then up here you see some of the ones that Rebecca and I have done. So this is a t-shirt design workshop that Rebecca led a bit ago.
Hello, welcome to T-shirt Design 101.
Like so.
We're just going to go over...
and so this is a really great area to learn more about what you can do in our space. And speaking of, the workshops that we do are oftentimes things that are collaborative and browser-based. And in this next room, you can actually access those softwares. So one example is Magma, which is at this table over here. And if I click on the link, I am brought to Magma. It might ask you for a name, and you can just enter anything you'd like. So what I can do here, I can add stickers, I can do some drawing, and it is collaborative, so when there's someone else here with me, they can actually add on to the space as well. And that's something that we're very, very excited about, the opportunity for others to be able to work on a piece together. So that's Magma. We also have 2 other softwares in here so far, and this is also an area that we hope to grow. We have BandLab, which is a browser-based digital audio workstation. And just like Magma, this is a space where one can work on songs together and create beats. There's a bunch of different loops one could add which is very, very exciting. And it's kind of a great thing too because you don't need prior music experience to start adding to the song. Sure, why not? So that's BandLab. And then the last thing we have is a music notation software called Flat. And it's similar to Google Doc, but for sheet music. So something I just made rather quickly. And when you are an editor, it is something that you actually have to email Rebecca or I to get access to it. But once you're an editor, you can sort of contribute and you can make your own sheet music, which is a really, really cool feature. So that's Flat. The last thing I'll show you in this collaborative area is these pianos. Really cool features. You can just play. You can play piano with your friends as well. And I'm sorry I don't have someone else here to show you that, but when the whole team is on these pianos, it's quite a fun time. All right, so looping around, that's our collaborative area. This is our workshop area where we'll host all of our workshops, just an area for us to gather. And here we have some working areas to sort of have a more private setting. These are private areas. So I'll show you a bit later too, but these are places where you can just be with a couple people and no one else can hear you talking when you can't hear other people talking. So it's more of a collaborative, sealed off situation. And then this is our game room. So we have a couple games set up. We have Codenames, Scribble, Draw Battle, and then over here is Tetris. And this is just an area meant for folks to get away from digital art for a bit and just have fun, let loose a little bit. And there's a lot of games actually built in together. So what we're trying to do is really rotate those games out of this space. And so that's what we'll be doing in the coming weeks as well. And something else in the space are these little one-on-one sections. So as you can see on the bottom of my screen, it says you have entered a private space. You can see right there. And so when I'm in this little space, you can see highlighted is just this little chair situation. And while I'm in this space, the only other person that can hear me is the person sitting across from me. And so this is a really good way for us to have one-on-one mentoring situations or have really safe spaces to talk through things one-on-one. We wanted to make sure we build that into the space so that we have places where we can just chat and kids can feel safe to talk to us. That was really, really important to us. And on that note, I should also add that this space is password protected, and the only people that get the password are people that register for the program. So this is not a public space, not what we're meaning it to be. And there's a lot of moderation set into the space as well. Rebecca, I'm Tyler. Rebecca and I can kick people out of the space. We can choose who has access. And no one can add anything to the space. No one can build anything. And so it's protected from anything inappropriate being added to the space. I think that's actually it for now. Thank you so much for watching. We are really, really excited about this space and to open it up to the world. If you have any questions, you can email Rebecca or I. And you could also email Digital Creator. You can contact North Bay at digitalcreator.ca, or you can go to our website for more information. And you can also register on our website. Super, super easy. And once you register on our website, Becca or I will send you the password to access the space. And yeah, thanks so much for joining us. And we're really looking forward to having you here. Thanks so much. Bye.